So just catching up. Flying fish. Doing some planking. I'm trying to make this nice back aft here. Get these little smaller pieces in. On the ends, I try to put butt blocks in, if you see here. Well, the only way I can fit a butt block in here is to actually glue it onto the piece that I'm gluing in there. See that extra piece of wood on there? That's going to be the inside butt block. That's going to go right up in there. That'll get some glue there. Oops. I don't think I need this. It's already been soaked, but it's dry again now. That's good. That'll be good. Okay. We get the old wood glue. Put a little layup. There. Little up there. Oop, that's a little too much. There we go. Come on, you. Be able to pull that down just a little. Come on. Just clamp that. We pull that down against the next one. Let's see if I can fasten that without knocking that clamp off, which I almost just did. Okay, good. It's out of the way now. Put that fastener in there. It's really the only way you can do it. It's with the needle nose plier. These are the best needle nose pliers I've ever had. These are snap-ons. A friend of mine left them on my boat. My first boat, so that's got to be 35 years ago. 40. I've had them ever since, and I've been using them ship models ever since. He put my engine in my boat for me. And when he left, I left his needle nose pliers behind. And I don't think I ever saw Greg again. He went back on the road. He was Australian. He went back to Australia. And anyway, He's long passed away now. And I think he'd like to know that I'm still using this needle nose plier that he left behind on Galatea on my first schooner I had. So, thank you, Greg. I still have them, and they're invaluable. Took me a little while to find them again recently, but I did. All right, there it is. Huh. Some of these frames, bulkheads I should say, are hard as a rock. And the nail bends sometimes trying to put them in there. And some of them are very hard to push in to get started with the needle nose. You can feel it, and some of them, other ones, they go right in like they're, you know, almost like balsa wood. All right, now I don't think I can get any kind of a clamp on there. I just want to get them even. It's pretty good. That butt block up against the other one. If I can get that back there. Can't really get these clamps in there anymore. It's not back there. All right, now let's go this way. Okay, right there. Let's let that set. Take these off. So the opening is getting smaller. It's slow going because, you know, you get a couple planks on and the stuff you got to wait for. Stuff that's glued to dry and things like that. You got to wait for things to set. Do a little bit of show you what I mean here. Okay, this plank I put on last night, it's mostly fastened. The heads of the fasteners are sticking up in places, but these other bulkheads need fasteners yet, so let's put them in now. I'll show you how we do it. See, that one's a tough one already. Tiny little nail, get it lined up, centered up, push it down in there. I leave them sticking up. I leave the head sticking up a little bit, and then I decide which ones I'm going to cut the head off of and then nail them down the rest of the way with the peen part of the ball peen jeweler's hammer. It's got a ball on one end and a flat on the other. These are nice little ship model hammers, jeweler's hammers. These are all glued, but I want to put fasteners in there. You know, like I say, we don't want things coming apart over the years. We want a well-built model that will still be around 100 years, you know. As I was saying the other night in the other video, I just restored a flying cloud, same size as this flying fish. It was a solid hull model for our family friend, and that was built in the 1930s, and I just restored it, repaired it, and did a bunch of rigging work and new head rig and new bowsprit and all that. And that model was built in the 1930s, so almost 100 years old. And so I restored it and cased it, and it should be around for another 100 years. Oops, sorry. Okay. Yes, finishing up the fastening on this. These ones. Ooh, that was, see, there's one that's. How can it be that hard to push in a little nail in a piece of soft wood? And that's not soft. What the hell? Okay. See what I'm talking about? Some of them go right in, others. How many did I do? I did a bunch. It was fine. So that, we cut that off relatively short. Peen it with the hammer. Bang her in. Oh, come on. Do it. Might if I do it like that. Nope. How about this? Let's try one with no soft rubber. Hey. Stay there. Nope. Oh, it takes some sanding. It's a little crowded in through here. I had it weighing down a little too tight. First couple fill planks there. Okay, so we keep going. One up, one down. Button her up, shut her in. Deck's already done on the other side. Top side, main deck and poop deck, and I still got the whaleback forecastle head deck to do. But anyway, that's where we are. I'm going to give it a pause for a minute and see what we're going to do for next bit of planking.